Certainly. One of the well-known and significant stories in the Bible is the story of David and Goliath, found in the first book of Samuel. This narrative holds great importance in both religious and literary contexts, illustrating themes of courage, faith, and the triumph of the underdog. David and Goliath, a tale of faith and courage. The story of David and Goliath takes place during the time when the Israelites were engaged in a fierce battle against the Philistines. The Philistines had gathered their armies for war, and the two camps faced each other in the Valley of Elah. Among the Philistine forces was a giant named Goliath, a formidable warrior who stood over 9 feet tall. Goliath challenged the Israelites to send out a champion for a one-on-one duel, with the outcome of the battle depending on the victor of this singular combat. The Israelites, however, were filled with fear and trepidation at the sight of Goliath. No one among them was willing to face the giant in single combat. Saul, the king of Israel, was troubled by the lack of a volunteer from his army to face Goliath. Meanwhile, in the town of Bethlehem, a young shepherd named David was tending to his father's sheep. David's journey into the narrative begins with a summons from his father, Jesse. Jesse sends David to the battlefield to bring provisions to his 3 older brothers, who were part of Saul's army. David arrives at the camp just as Goliath steps forward to issue his challenge. Witnessing the fear in the Israelite camp, David is both perplexed and indignant. He questions why no one has stepped up to confront the giant and defends the honor of God in the process. David's curiosity and courage catch the attention of those around him, and his words eventually reach King Saul. Saul summons David and, after a brief exchange, reluctantly agrees to let the young shepherd face Goliath. Despite David's youth and lack of experience in conventional warfare, Saul outfits him in his own armor. However, the armor is too large and cumbersome for David, and he chooses to face Goliath with just a sling and 5 smooth stones. As David approaches Goliath, the giant ridicules him and curses him by his gods. Undeterred, David responds with unwavering faith in his God. He declares that the battle is not his, but the Lord's, and confidently asserts that he will prevail against Goliath. The Philistine giant charges at David with full force, but with a single, well-aimed stone from his sling, David strikes Goliath in the forehead, and the giant falls to the ground. David's victory over Goliath is a pivotal moment in the biblical narrative. It showcases the triumph of faith, courage, and the underdog over seemingly insurmountable odds. This story has inspired countless individuals throughout history and remains a powerful symbol of resilience and trust in divine providence. Key themes and lessons. 1. Faith and trust in God. David's unwavering faith in God is at the core of this story. Despite facing a giant with superior strength and weaponry, David places his trust in God and attributes the victory to divine intervention. This theme underscores the biblical concept that human efforts, no matter how feeble, can be empowered and guided by faith in a higher power. 2. Courage in the face of adversity. The story of David and Goliath is a testament to the power of courage when confronted with overwhelming challenges. David, a young shepherd, boldly steps forward to face a seasoned and imposing warrior. His courage serves as an example of how individuals, regardless of their background or perceived limitations, can rise to the occasion and confront adversity here. 3. The unconventional hero. David's victory challenges conventional notions of strength and power. In a world where physical stature and military prowess were highly valued, David, armed with a simple sling and stones, emerges as the unlikely hero. This theme encourages the recognition that strength comes in various forms, often defying societal expectations. 4. Divine providence and timing. The timing of events in the story reinforces the belief in divine providence. David, originally a shepherd, is called to the battlefield at a critical moment. His arrival coincides with Goliath's challenge, setting the stage for a remarkable turn of events. The narrative suggests that certain moments in life are orchestrated by a higher power for a greater purpose. Relevance beyond religion. While the story of David and Goliath has profound religious significance, its themes resonate beyond the realm of faith. It has inspired countless works of literature, art, and cultural references. The underdog narrative, where a seemingly weaker individual triumphs against formidable odds, is a universal motif, found in various cultures and storytelling traditions. In literature and popular culture, the David and Goliath archetype is often employed to convey messages of hope, resilience, and the triumph of good over evil. The story's enduring appeal lies in its ability to speak to the human experience, offering solace to those facing daunting challenges and encouraging them to persevere with faith and courage. Artistic and cultural depictions. The story of David and Goliath has been depicted in art for centuries. Perhaps most famously, Michelangelo's sculpture David captures the moment before the battle, portraying David with a focused and determined expression. This masterpiece is considered a symbol of the human spirit's ability to overcome adversity. In literature, the David and Goliath motif is a recurring theme in novels, films, and other forms of storytelling. It serves as a powerful narrative device, resonating with audiences and conveying messages of empowerment, resilience, and the potential for unexpected triumphs. Contemporary applications. In the contemporary world, the David and Goliath narrative finds application in various fields, including business, sports, and social justice. Entrepreneurs facing established giants, underfunded sports teams challenging powerhouse opponents, and social activists confronting entrenched systems often draw inspiration from the biblical story. 1. Business and entrepreneurship. Startups and entrepreneurs entering competitive markets often find themselves in a David and Goliath scenario. The story inspires them to leverage innovation, determination, and unconventional approaches to challenge larger, more established competitors. 2. Sports. In the world of sports, the David and Goliath motif is evident when underdog teams or athletes achieve unexpected victory. These triumphs become symbolic of the human spirit's ability to persevere against formidable opponents, regardless of differences in resources or perceived advantages. 3. Social justice and advocacy. Activists and advocates for social justice sometimes face deeply entrenched systems and institutions. The David and Goliath narrative inspires them to persist in their efforts, fostering hope that collective action and determination can bring about positive change. Conclusion. The story of David and Goliath continues to captivate and inspire people across cultures and generations. Its timeless themes of faith, courage, and the triumph of the underdog resonate with the human experience and find expression in various forms of art, literature, and cultural narratives. Beyond its religious significance, the narrative's enduring appeal lies in its ability to offer solace and encouragement to individuals facing overwhelming challenges. Whether in the context of personal struggles, societal movements, or creative endeavors, the story of David and Goliath serves as a reminder that resilience, faith, and the willingness to confront adversity can lead to unexpected and transformative victories.